friends, and welcome back to another video of which I don't know what it's going to be about or how long it's going to be. I just had a free day today, or I chose to have a free day today for myself, and I just took my camera and my equipment and went into my forest to the lake that we have close to my home, and just wanted to let my creativity flow and decide what's going to happen. I felt this deep urge to talk about what happened to me last week, because this was a very strong experience that I had. Everybody is talking about healing a lot, myself included, and it took me a very long while to understand what it really is about. And what you will very often hear is that healing is about sitting with your emotions, getting to learn your emotions, sitting with your inner child, and a lot of other things. And I had trouble with feeling my emotions because I always felt like they are too much. There's a small spider. Wow, please don't go into my face. Thank you. And so I always kind of tried to avoid feeling my emotions so intense, because I always felt like they were too intense. And during this year I learned that maybe they are so intense because I never allow them. And in this world, and you heard this I'm sure 100 times before, everything goes so fast, everyone is so busy, everyone is keeping their minds busy, myself included. And last week was a week for me where I had to work a lot. I had a lot of things I had to take care of, and I had a lot of things to do, and a lot of it was creative work, which I really enjoy, but which is also very energy draining. So when everything got more and more, and I felt like, I don't know, I got tired, and then I got a headache, and I know this pattern from earlier days. I felt that my body, my mind, my brain, my trained brain wanted to go on YouTube, to go on Instagram, to fill this bad feeling with inspiration, with new ideas, with aesthetics, with everything, with nice music, whatever, just feeding the brain the whole time, not thinking about that everything is too much and that I'm actually really tired. And I recognize this. I'm very proud of myself that I recognize this. So what I did was, and this was very hard, I turned everything off. I turned my phone off, I turned my computer off. I sat down on my couch right in front of my altar and I just listened to my body. I just listened to my thoughts. I listened to my head telling me, this is too much, you can't do anymore, this is too much, you don't belong here, how can it be that you are so weak and everyone else is so strong, and all these thoughts that really hurt myself. But I listened to them and I thought about them, and I felt into the emotion of being overwhelmed, of not belonging, of insecurity, sadness, loneliness. And it took me a while, but it got better. It really got better. So this for me was the first time of really experiencing with my body and everything that I have inside of me, emotions, spirit, soul, brain, how painful it is to really sit with it. I don't really know if I have done this before. I think I have done this before, but it was never so conscious. So this was a really hard experience, which I kind of enjoyed because it was so relieving. I felt so relieved afterwards. I felt tired. I still had my headache. I still felt like, oh, I need to sleep for 10 hours and I need 3 weeks of vacation right now. But it led me to realizing, okay, I need this day off. I need to do something for myself now. I need to pull myself out, and if it is just for a few hours. And that's why I'm here today. And today there are many more thoughts about goodbyes, about saying goodbye to the summer, because it probably will be the last summer I experience in Germany. It's the last hot day of this summer, according to our weather app. It says that tomorrow will be cooler, and now all the days that follow will be cooler. Today is the last day of more than 28 degrees, and maybe, yeah, this will be the last very, very hot day for me for a very, very long time. And yeah, it's a kind of a lot of last times today. So yeah, and why do I make this video even though I was so drained yesterday? Well, I think because I did let go, I felt relieved, and I allowed myself to feel, and that's always when my creativity kicks in, and that's always when I want to create again, but more for myself than for other people. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's not that I don't like to work, it's just sometimes I need to be creative for myself and create something new just for myself, so that there is new space for creating stuff for other people. I don't know if I hope you understand what I'm saying. My message for you today is to sit with it, to feel these emotions, to listen to these thoughts, to listen to yourself, to listen to your inner child, to really feel this overwhelming feeling and breathe, and then realize that it's okay to just be, and that it's okay to feel all these things, to think all these thoughts, that it is okay that you don't feel like you belong, and to realize that this feeling of belonging will come back. It will come back. It's so wonderful to be human if we allow ourselves to be human. So I thank you so much for being here with me by this lake. I thank you so much for listening, and I wish you all the best. I wish you health as always. I wish you that you can sit with your emotions and your thoughts without panicking and that you are able to experience life at its fullest, because there is a lot to discover around us. So I wish you a wonderful day now. Thank you so much for being here with me, and see you soon. Bye.